Hello there, friends, and welcome back to Crisis in the Kremlin, episode number 4. The year 1989, bloody hell, what a hell of a year that was, eh? What a hell of a year. We're going to go into 1990. It's... I'm still exhausted from 89, if honest. But we're picking up exactly where we left off. Actually, you know what? We'll probably save this game as we dive in now, just so we've got it in case anything crashes, I guess. But yeah, 89. What a year! So let's do it. Happy New Year, comrades. 1990 is a... Oh my god! I just want to save the game, and they're already calling me with an emergency. Right. Nuclear weapons time. Comrade President, the United States prepared to make vast reductions in the number of long-range nuclear missiles. We now have the opportunity to make a major cut in our defense budget. This deal will also vastly improve our trade relations. We could sign the treaty and hail it as a step towards ending the Cold War. That would upset the military leaders, though, unless you also fund a top-secret project to placate them. You could, of course, refuse to sign any reduced arms treaty until the United States cuts its Star Wars spending. Now, you'll remember, in the last episode, the US just outright blanked me in my negotiations to leave Afghanistan. They blanked me with my proposals for asking for aid after there was the earthquake. So what do we do? Sorry, I'm eating a biscuit at the same time. That's really bad of me. How unprofessional. Do we sign the long-range nuclear treaty and reduce our arsenal? Do we sign the treaty but fund new research projects? We don't sign the treaty unless the United States reduces Star Wars budget. What do we do? Certainly, signing the treaty would do us a world of good economically. But we've already annoyed the top brass. We only just survived the no confidence vote last time. And signing a treaty but funding a new project it just feels like I'm replacing one thing with the other. And telling the Americans to stop Star Wars is like... This is hard. I wish I could have saved the game beforehand, because I feel like we're going to come and it's going to all come down. What would you do, people? You sign the treaty, but fund a new research project. It's going to annoy the top brass, innit? But we're gonna sign this. We need to end the Cold War to hold on to power. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, flipping heck. START treaty will aid the peace. In agreeing to sign the START nuclear treaty, the president noted that the world will become a safer place for all nations, and the budget from both East and West would benefit from the peace. Come on, let me save the game quickly. We will call this YouTube. Yes, there is a game called that. We'll save. Right, good. Oh no. We have problems. We've got our first crisis of the game. 1990 is not looking good. So, citizens are rampaging, mobs are breaking into state stores and warehouses, and many are injured. We have food riots. Where did the food go? Where did the food go? We were doing really well with food. Well, and health as well. Shh. Oh. Many are dead and dying. The people cry out, we must help them. Right, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? How are we going to solve this? How on earth do we solve this? Food is very scarce. Oh, this is from Mum. Yazov, the butcher, makes his sausages mostly with cabbage and potato and very little meat. Papa says to tell your ministers to make more sausages with meat. Oh, let me take a drink. and a bite of the biscuit. How are we gonna? I've got a biscuit. You don't have sausage meat. That seems very cruel. Our citizen satisfaction is really bad. Oh man. What now? Yeah, we got unrest in hell. Yeah, I know. There's unrest in a few republics, and perhaps there is need for minor correction. We assure you, Comrade President, the situation is under control. I don't think it is, guys. I really don't think it is. I think that this is really bad. But how do we improve? How do we boost the food? All I've done is given food the budget. Oh no. Oh no. Boris Yeltsin strikes again. Comrade President, Boris Yeltsin's popularity is skyrocketing. If free elections come into effect, you stand to lose. We could have him removed and place the blame on Muslim terrorists. Would you object to a plan? Oh no. You go along with a covert action in this desperate attempt to attempt to ensure your power. You are outraged and fire your advisors for suggesting something. You simply tell your advisor that such a plan is out of the question. Oh no. I feel that the most hardline approach is to try and assassinate Boris Yeltsin. But it's gonna come off and fail, isn't it? Like, I'll click it and then it will come back and say, no, it failed, and now the people support him and they're overthrowing you. Let's try and assassinate Boris Yeltsin. Oh man, a rally in which Boris Yeltsin was scheduled to speak was interrupted today as an unidentified gunman was apprehended by members of the KGB. The man was said to be disorientated and confused. Wait, what? So the KGB apprehended him, but they also... Oh, sorry, that was a loud bang. But they also planned it, did they not? I'm so confused with what just happened there. I don't understand. 1990 is going to be another one of those years, isn't it? And now the Brits are back on us. The food shortages are looking grim as more citizens are forced to wait in line each day for basic food. We know. We know. We don't know. I don't know what more I could have done. I don't know what more I could do. Oh my god. Now, Comrade President, we're experiencing severe criticism both at home and abroad over our restrictions of emigration of our Jewish population to Israel. Yet, wholesale emigration would have serious financial and social effects on our nation. Are we to continue restricting such emigration? Shall we permit it, or shall we encourage it to relieve ourselves of these what is that word? Obstroperious national minority. That seems a very anti-Semitic thing to say, mate. We can ban all the emigration of Jews from our workers' paradise, selectively permit emigration to Israel by those who can repay the state for its investment in their education, or encourage Jewish emigration. For God's sake, man. I mean, again, it's one of those things where B feels like we'll go with B. We're going with B. They can leave, but you're paying us back. Now we have a severe housing problem. Our housing grows old and takes much of the construction budget for repairs. New construction lags behind badly. We don't have money. And now we've got crime. Of course we have. Oh my lord, this is just an awful time. How do we survive this? Like, this isn't a game about government. This is a game about surviving. We've got 2 years. We've got 1990 and 1991 to get through, and then we've made history. I don't know if we're gonna. Oh fuck. Comrade President, a proposal has been made to the Politburo to have an open multi-party election for representatives to serve in the Congress of People's Deputies. This would be a great propaganda coup if you win, but great embarrassment if you lose. Would you prefer to veto this entire idea? If you choose to hold the elections, do you want to back the faction's candidate with a campaign contribution, personally endorse, or both? Or do you prefer to sit out the elections and not personally get involved? No. We can veto the entire proposal. We support the loyal candidates with the campaign contributions from the emergency fund. We back loyal candidates with personal endorsements. We back loyal candidates with both campaign funds and endorsements. We remain neutral. We are vetoing free elections. Flipping let the people get angry. We are vetoing them. I'm not having Boris Yeltsin come to power. I am not having it. Saying that the proposal would be expensive and meaningless, the president vetoed the concept of allowing candidates other than those selected by the Communist Party to run for seats. Because bourgeois democracy is not what we're about. Our democracy is that of the workplace, not of capitalist parties. We're not having Boris Yeltsin. Comrade President, just as a child grows up and can no longer be ordered about by his parents, so have the people. Jesus Christ. Right. Just as a child grows up and can no longer be ordered about by his parents, so have the Soviet people matured and will no longer be bossed by their party. They want a voice in their future, and their voice will only grow louder the more you refuse to listen. I should take my own advice, which was that the only way to win this game is to liberalise the country. But right then, Comrade President, food shortages have reached a tragic proportion. People are starving and rioting in the streets. There is no relief in sight. You must act quickly to calm the situation. So do we send the troops in to subdue the rioters, request aid from the West, or merely order an investigation of the problem and promise that the situation will improve? Sending the troops in has only worked once before, but then it didn't work, did it? Because we sent the troops in and restored order in Romania, but then Romania still left us. So sending the troops in, people are hungry, and sending troops to meet hungry people is atrocious. We can't do that. We can ordering an investigation feels like a cop out, and we'll promise people like that. Just feels like a nothing. We're gonna request aid, and the US are gonna say no. Ha! These. Where is your humanity, United States? Where is your humanity? You NATO dogs. Absolute NATO dogs. They see how we're suffering and still they don't pity us. The United States today turned down a Soviet request for emergency food supplies, saying that there are others far more needing and deserving. Flip this. That flipping United States, man. Romania's split, with the fall of President Ceausescu and his wife, the government have announced a break with the Soviet orbit and close ties to the capitalist West. We know. Well, bloody hellfire. Mayday. Well, good, we can announce some policies then. Oh, good God. Right. Okay. This is a disaster. Such a catastrophe. what do we do? Economic policies. We're perceived to... Last time we changed our economic policy, the Central Committee tried to vote us out with a no confidence thing. So what do we do now? I think... we have to, like, the only way to win this game is to liberalize Russia. So we're going to try and move away. We're going to try and mix our economy. The only way we can do this is a market-based economy. It's the only... Like, it sucks, but we're going to have... It's like we have to make close ties to China. We're going to have to try and build a new economic policy. Trading. I think we put in... We try and they're gonna hate us. They're gonna try and get rid of us from this, aren't they? But let's trade policy. We'll move from transitional to some restrictions, and we're perceived to be down here with diplomatic policies, so we'll move to that anyway. Military. We'll keep it as it is. Style of government. We're still perceived to be despotic, but that's because we keep sending the troops in. So we kind of need to act on our word, I guess. Economic policy, working week. Yeah. Okay. This is what we're going to go with. Let's try it. See what happens, eh, guys? Should we have a look at the budget very quickly while we're here? Let's have a look in the total rubles. We have no available funds. Oh no, right, so we don't want to do this. This distributes it equally amongst everything. Oh my god, I just wanted to look at budgets for a minute, KGB. Can you not leave me alone? Comrade President. We are aware that the continued movement in the Politburo to completely withdraw the Soviet troops from Afghanistan, leaving our allied government at the mercy of the capitalist rebels. We've had this before. Most of the general staff feel we must remain committed to the struggle, while others feel we can maintain our national interests. The others want us to do that. Yeah, it's the same issue we've had before. The United States... Last time round, the United States did not... Right. The last time round, the United States said no to our negotiations. They said no. And let's be honest, so far, with the exception of signing nuclear treaties, the United States have done nothing for us. Absolutely nothing. So, do we leave Afghanistan to fall to the Taliban? That's what we're saying here. That's what's going to happen. We can't maintain the war. We could try negotiating again, but they're just going to say no. It's time to come out of Afghanistan. It's time. We are coming out of Afghanistan in time. Comrade President, not only would you have us abandon our allies in Kabul, setting a bad precedent for our friends, but you have also exposed our soldiers to attacks from guerrillas. Don't let our soldiers die on an ignoble retreat. I can't do right for doing wrong here, guys. I can't do right for doing wrong. This is outrageous. The Soviet army is reported suffering numerous casualties while attempting a unilateral pullout of Afghanistan. How was I to know that? How was I to know that that was the consequence of my action? For God's sake. Funnily enough, Belarus seems to have come back under our control. Ukraine doesn't want to stay around, though. Well, this is interesting. So let's just see what happens, I guess. I think we're going to get through I'm speaking too soon, aren't I? But I think we're going to get through 1990. In which... Oh, no, Ukraine. Ukraine. Not you as well. I knew you'd come. You fun people. On the anniversary, let's review the budget. Right, food and health, food and health, food and health. And consumer goods if we can. Like, what are we meant to do? Cut military spending once again. I mean, they hate it anyway. So we're going to drop you by a lot. We're going to drop you to 380. No. 380. You have... What? Oh, no. Oh, no. We're over... Oh, man. Okay. We'll drop you to 11. No, we can't. Oh, God. We're going to have to drop you to 370. Oh, my days, guys. This is bad, isn't it? This isn't good. This is not good at all. Holy cow. Right. Health and food. Health and food. Okay. Let's cut. We're going to cut this again. We're going to cut everyone by 1. Going to cut all those guys. Military leadership. We'll keep you on side for now because we've already annoyed you by pulling out of Afghanistan like that. Move you to that. Bureaucracy. We are going to cut our... We're going to cut our Soviet bloc spending because who have we got left? Who's left? Mongolia and Cuba. Mongolia and Cuba are left. Shit, man. This is tough. This is tough. This game is hard. Let me have a drink. And let's think about this. Right, we'll cut some Soviet, some bloc spending by that. And we'll cut some spending to the republics as well by a little bit as well. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. We're going to cut military research to 6. We'll cut space to 2. Yeah, it sucks, I know. We're going to put everything. We're going to put you in 433. We're going to also page up. Put this to... We're going to give them what they want at 41. We got 9 left over. So there was a problem with construction. Is that right? Housing, public work, buildings, road buildings. We can use 2 points there to... Oh no, come on. We'll give you that there because they want that. We will... We have 7 to make up. So we put the rest in construction. Oh, we can even... Let's put you up to 82. Let's put you up to what you want. And then the rest into... I guess we could put the rest into... manufacturing maybe? Or services. Well, let's put the services up by 2. And we'll put transportation up by 2. Yeah, that's lovely. Let's see how that has no effect on the countries. Let's just watch it all come crashing down. As we try our best. Oh, we've lost Ukraine. We have lost the Ukraine. It was it was going to happen. It was always going to happen. We knew that. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Well, 1990 was a very bad year. We have failed miserably. They do not like us out on the streets. That is for sure. Maybe we're just getting more truthful responses. I'm going to leave it here. For this episode at least. It's been fun. but 1990 is stressful. Ugh, I'm tired out. Right, if you like this series, and I don't know if I like it, I'm just really stressed out. But if you are still enjoying it, I'd really much like you to hit the like below. Maybe even consider subscribing. If you have any comments, any thoughts on what we've done wrong, what worked out, then hit me up. Let me know. 1991, next time. If we can survive that year, we've broken history. And that was our first goal. That was our goal. After that, it'd be awesome to continue for as long as possible. But let's see. Until then, I thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Stay safe. Goodbye for now. See you in 1991.